Hello, Wisecrack Nation. It's your boy Navi coming at you from out of the Speed Force with a new episode of The Flash. So far, we're on Season 5, Episode 7, titled, Oh Come All Ye Thankful. Let's see what we have to be thankful for with this episode right here. So, we're starting off this episode with Barry going to the hospital to see Cicada's daughter. And to kind of find out that the doctor is not only covering for Cicada, but she's going to lie for him as well and tell him that the girl's parents are dead. Oh, there's something going on. And you know what? I don't like this doctor. She's black and nosy. And also to find out that that's not Cicada's daughter, it's Cicada's niece. So I'm wondering what happened because his sister died from a meta attack. So is that why Cicada hates all metas? So apparently this is a Thanksgiving episode of The Flash, as we can see Barry attempting to make a pie, but he has an epic fail as he's not that good a cook as Iris is, and Iris can't cook, period. So, I feel sorry for Nora in the future. But the good thing about it is, apparently, Nora and Iris are getting along better and becoming, a better mother-daughter duo than expected. And now Nora realizes about certain things that the Flash Museum has left out, like all the times that Barry has saved the city, some of the outcomes of the Flash almost disappearing and dying. So now we may have a reason as to why why Iris is the way she is in the future with Nora. And what's really sad is when Cicada first got his niece, it seems that he didn't want her. Not only that he didn't want her, he wasn't even prepared to take care of her when he got her. And he didn't seem like he made any preparation to motivate himself to do for her. I almost got so scared for a second. I felt so bad for Nora. Not only were her and the Flash attempting to save lives, once Nora went to go rescue the workers from a lightning storm, Barry was struck by lightning trying to stop the core from being hit by a lightning bolt, and Nora almost witnessed her father's death, but luckily she became a human chest compressor and began shocking his heart to bring him back to life. Luckily, by maybe the 6th or 7th, 8th time, it worked. Because if not, the Flash would have been dead, and that would have been the future. Well, we see Nora going back to being her usual bratty self. I understand her father almost dying and her being upset, but that's no reason to make your mom feel bad and saying that someone else needs to be calling the shots. Hey, just because she's human doesn't mean she isn't smart. Now we get a look at Cicada as he's looking at a paper from the hospital telling the visiting hours of when to come and visit the sickly in the hospital. Unfortunately, because of Barry going to see his niece earlier in the episode, he's been asked to stay away. And boy, is he mad about it. Well, we see how bad of a parent Cicada is, or a guardian Cicada is, when seeing a flashback of how he first got his niece and what he had to go through with her to find out that not only did he hate himself, but she hated him as well. Because he's failing as her guardian, which is really sad. And to come to make things worse, when back in the present, Barry, Nora, and Iris go to Ironsgate Prison to make sure that Weather Wizard is there and not causing any storms, to come to find out that he is there, but there's a surprise that no one knows. His daughter is Weather Witch as she breaks into the prison to get her father out. Luckily, Barry and Nora speedster away Weather Wizard and put him in Star Lab's containment hold. And his daughter Joss, aka Jocelyn, claims that if she doesn't get her father back, that she's gonna wreck the city. I have a question to ask. What is it about this season of The Flash that has to deal with kids? I mean, what? Is there a sale on them or something? I'm not saying it's funny to sell children, but I mean, geez, everybody's coming out, finding out that they have kids. What is this? The 90210 of the CW? I mean, Jesus. Or maybe it's like the Oprah show. Oh, the Flash gets a kid. Oh, Weather Wizard gets a kid. Oh, Cicada gets a kid. Everybody gets a kid. It's just turning into too much at one time. Well, as the episode progresses, we come to find out that Weather Wizard had no intention of breaking out of jail. It's just that his daughter came to do that of her own accord. And to come to find out as well that she doesn't like her mother the same way Nora didn't like Iris when she first came back from the future. Ugh, what is it with mothers and daughters? I mean, geez, every episode there's always something going on with kids and their parents. I mean, come on now. Especially these mothers from the future, it seems like they're all crazy. It seems Cicada wasn't that bad of a guardian after getting told off by his niece. It seems that he started to become a better person and put some effort into taking care of her. I wonder where it went wrong. It seems that Weather Wizard's daughter, Jocelyn, was a storm chaser. And as a storm chaser, one of her instruments got struck by a shard from the satellite during the Enlightenment. So now she's Weather Witch? I mean, come on now. All the things you could do with a high-powered storm chaser rod is cause destruction around the city? Some people are just crazy. Well, I guess time is up for Team Flash as they have to think of how to stop the Weather Witch. Unfortunately, because she wants her father, they decide to take him along with them. And when confronted with the situation, she decides the best thing that she wanted to do was drop a Hummer on her father, killing him, and not knowing that she was being tricked by Team Flash, that her father was not only not her father, but a hologram of him, which is the funniest thing, because not only was it not her father, it was Iris underneath that hologram. And once again, we see Nora's bratty side as she saves her father and starts complaining that he's doing too much in order to save the city by almost dying every time. I swear, this girl is bipolar like it is no joke. Not only is Nora a brat most of the time, but she's also just a big baby. You have to realize that she finally admits that she's not angry at her mom or even the villains that terrorize the city. She's angry at her father because he's the Flash and he jumps into every situation that he can to save everybody. I mean, she has to realize that's what he does as a hero. He doesn't do it for fame, he doesn't do it for glory. He does it because it's what's right. But she's mad at him because of that. Boy, I understand, not wanting to lose your parent at an early age. This girl is stupid. She grew up idolizing the man. Now she's mad at him because he's doing his job as a hero. Oh, this girl is crazy. And now we have a flashback from Cicada at seeing how he not only got his powers, but what happened to his niece on the night of the Enlightenment. After seeing all the fireballs falling from the sky, one struck the ground, he wound up with the lightning shard embedded in his chest, and his niece was knocked unconscious and in a coma. Oh man, that's crazy. Way to go, Thinker. Look what you did now. We got the newest villain of the season thanks to you. Great. Now we have Weather Witch going crazy, destroying the city, trying to get her father back. Just another crazy person with metahuman technology. Oh, this season is really starting to piss me off. Luckily, Barry has rescued everybody so far from the area, and Nora shows up with Weather Wizard's Weather Scepter to help him combat the Weather Witch. I've seen some things, and I've seen some incredible things, and I've seen spectacular things. But the one thing I'm seeing here from the Flash is extraordinary, as Weather Witch is creating a hurricane of lightning, and the Flash is running around it with the Weather Wizard's wand, counteracting it. And not only is he running around it to stop it, he stops her by making his own lightning and throwing it back at her while she attacks him. This is amazing. This is truly what makes the Flash the Flash. And I know Nora has to feel a lot better to see her father come out of it alive, because she complains way too much. I mean, geez, I know black women are meant to be hostile and, well, you know what, let me stop right there before I have a group of women show up at my house trying to kill me. Well, we come back to seeing Barry and Iris storing away Weather Witch's wand, and coming to find out that Cisco, Caitlin, and Sherlock aren't going to celebrate Thanksgiving with them because they consider their year less than thankful because of all the bad stuff that's happened to them. But you know what? You know what they really give it up to? Killer Frost, for making them see how stupid they are for wanting to stay at Star Labs and get drunk. But she convinces them that they need to go and spend Thanksgiving with people that are thankful for them to be in their lives. Well, it's good to see that we get a Flash Thanksgiving as Team Flash celebrates it together. And then we get another Thanksgiving when we see Cicada come back to the hospital against the doctor's best wishes and says that he wants to celebrate his Thanksgiving with his niece. And luckily for Team Flash, Sherlock thinks of a plan that actually helps him out in the end. He realizes that in order to catch Cicada, why not hacking the CCTV footage of the hospital? Which they do, and guess what? They catch Cicada on film as he goes to see his niece every day, including on Thanksgiving. So there you have it. We find out that not only is the nurse a liar, but she's a grade A WITCH. Well, we'll have to deal with that for next week. As of right now, I'm going to excuse myself from the episode and get ready to go into